ship it
You
back.
ready? Good afternoon, everybody. I'd like to call a meeting to order. This is Wednesday, July the 19th, the 2 p.m. voting session. I'd like to get Mr. Lee to say the pledge and Mr. Kirk to say the prayer. Please stand.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Recite the Lord's Prayer.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Okay, number 3, the executive session, hurricane insurance litigation discussion.
Move to go executive session.
Second. Moved by Mr. Curtis, second by Mr. Kirk. All in favor?
Yes.
Roll
Yes.
call.
Yes.
Have fun.
Yes.
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 Yes. We're now in executive session.
What? 5 minutes?
Yeah.
We out of executive session, no action taken. All right, we'll move on to number 4, public comment.
We've received no comment.
All right, no comment. Number 5, approval of minutes.
Move.
Moved by Mr. Kirk,
Second.
second by Mr. Sonny, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion passed. Approval of add-ons. Item 30, consider and take appropriate action on precinct merger ordinance.
Move to accept.
Moved by Mr. Kirk,
Second.
second by Mr. Curtis, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion passed. Other permits, A, Greg S. Richard off Lucy Lane, Grand Lake. John Darren Labby, Louisiana Avenue, Cameron Parish Port Harbor and Terminal District, Cameron. Lacassine Company, Goose Island Road. C, Environmental Resource Management, Hackberry. F, Joseph D. Gilry, Gulf Highway, Grand Lake. And Vallon Griffin off Big Pasture Road, Big Lake.
Move to accept.
Moved by Mr. Kirk,
Second.
second by Mr. Lee, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion passed. Appointments. A, Gravity Drainage District number 3, Ron Mallory resign, appoint Mike Henry.
We'll make a motion that we send Ron Mallory a letter of appreciation and appoint Mike Henry.
Moved by Mr. Scott to send Ron a letter and appoint Mike Henry.
Second.
Second by Mr. Kirk, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion passed. B, Consolidate Fire Protections of South Cameron, Dealer Sanders, term expired.
I'd like to make a motion to send her a letter of appreciation, but make a motion we would appoint Luke James Boudreaux pending. Tom, can we do that pending it's okay for the parish?
Oh, yeah, we,
He works for the parish.
we have to, yeah, that's the issue that we have to look into,
You wanna table it for 30 days?
Well, I guess I'll table it until next month.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Scott to send Dealer Sanders a letter and table it for 30 days. Second by Mr. Kirk, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion passed. C, Consolidate Fire Protections of South Cameron, Kevin Vincent, term expired.
Motion to reappoint.
Motion by Mr. Scott to reappoint.
Second. No?
Second by Mr. Sonny, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion passed. D, Consolidation Fire Protection of South Cameron, Tammy Pishoff, term expired.
I like to table that for 30 days.
Table by Mr. Thomas for 30 days.
Second.
Second by Mr. Curtis, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion passed. E, Consolidate Fire Protection of South Cameron, Susie Forward, term expired.
I like to reappoint.
Like to reappoint by Mr. Thomas.
Wait, Mr. Joe, she's a road bridge employee, so we're gonna have to table her.
Oh, that's another one, yeah.
it's the same position as, your appointment.
But yes, yeah.
James.
She's been there.
I know, but we,
Okay, well, we'll table it for 30 days.
we just have to look into something, an ethics
Okay.
issue.
Table by Mr. Thomas for 30 days.
Second.
Second by Mr. Kirk, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion passed. Yes, Consolidate Fire Protection of South Cameron, Orman Bubba Reshore, term expired.
I like to reappoint.
Second.
Like to reappoint Orman Bubba Reshore by Mr. Thomas, second by Mr. Scott, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion passed. G, Gravity Drainage District number 9, Bobby Stansel, term expired.
Like to, reappoint Mr. Stansel.
Second.
Reappointed by Mr. Curtis, second by Mr. Sonny, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion passed. H, Waterworks District number 9, J.C. Basagalapi, term expired.
I like to reappoint Mr. J.C.
Second.
Reappointed by Mr. Thomas, second by Mr. Scott, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion passed. I, Waterworks District number 9, Tina Horn, term expired.
I like to reappoint.
Reappointed by Mr. Thomas,
Second.
second by Mr. Scott, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion passed. J, Recreation District number 9, Nina Jones resign.
I like to send Miss Nino Jones a letter, and I like to put Miss Kelly.
McCoy?
McCoy, I couldn't think of last name.
Second.
And Thomas like to send Nina Jones a letter and reappoint Kelly McCoy.
Second.
Second by Mr. Scott. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passed. Number 9, conduct public hearings for
Proposed amendments to chapter 10, article 7, temporary food service fairs and festivals. Add 7 craft festivals to section 1068, recognize festivals and fairs. Add industrial LNG facilities to section 1069 and remove Holly Beach from section 1069, number 6. Recognize fairs and festivals. For the purpose of the Louisiana Sanitary Code, the following fairs and festivals are hereby recognized, officially acknowledged by the police jury as recognized festivals and fairs within the parish of Cameron. Louisiana Fur and Wildlife Festival, St. Mary the Lake Fall Food Festival, Branch Near Alligator Festival, Summer Bayou Bash Festival, Hackberry Duck Off, Cameron Saltwater Fishing Festival, Crab Festival. Temporary food service vendors may sell food and or drink in a temporary location at the above listed fairs and festivals, provided such vendor is in compliance with all applicable provisions of the Louisiana Sanitary Code. Neither a temporary food service permit nor an occupational license are required for temporary food vendors selling at a recognized festival or fair listed above.
Move to accept.
Wait, we're not done.
Keep
Add-
on.
Add LNG facilities, section 1069, temporary food vendors, Holly Beach, the Village of Cameron, and the industrial LNG facilities. Temporary food service vendors can sell food or drink in a temporary location on Holly Beach, the Village of Cameron, and the industrial LNG facilities provided. Such vendors must be in compliance with all provisions of the Louisiana Sanitary Code. Temporary food service permit must be obtained from the police jury before an occupational license can be purchased from the sheriff's tax collector's office. Temporary food service permit may be purchased from the Cameron Police Jury at a cost of $100. Temporary food service permit is valid from the date of issuance until December 31st of the year issued. Temporary food service must be located in a site which is both reasonably safe and convenient for the public and must be approved by the Cameron Parish Police Jury Permitting Office. And industrial LNG vendors must be located within the gated premises of the LNG facilities. A limit of no more than 4 temporary food service permits in the Village of Cameron issued within 1 year, excluding vendors selling food products such as ice cream, frozen novelties, snow cones, etc. Now, that was a public, hearing. There was no written or oral comments for this ordinance.
For number 10.
Huh?
Number 10 now, we're gonna approve it now.
All right, move to accept.
Moved by Mr. Kirk to accept. Second by Mr. Sonny. All in favor? Motion passed. Number 10, authority to amend chapter 10, article 7.
That was,
Huh?
that's it.
That's
That
what we
was
just
it.
Oh, that's what you just did, okay. Okay, number 11, conduct public hearing of general alimony to consider levying additional or increased millage rates without further voter approval or adopting the adjusted millage rates after reassessment and rolling forward to rates not to exceed the prior year's maximum. The estimated amount of tax revenues to be collected in the next year from the increased millage is $1,855,797.87. And the amount of increased taxes attributable to the millage increase is $13,746.10.
We received no public, comments for item number 11.
Move to accept as written.
Moved by Mr. Kirk, second by Mr. Lee. All in favor? Motion passed. Number 12, conduct public hearing of road and bridge maintenance to consider levying additional or increased millage rates without further voter approval or adopting the adjusted millage rates after reassessment and rolling forward to rates not to exceed the prior year's maximum. The estimated amount of tax revenues to be collected in a year from the increased millage is $3,147,983.06, and the amount of increased taxes attributable to the millage rate is $18,330.39.
Move to accept as
We
written.
received no comments.
No comments. Moved by Mr. Kirk, second by Mr. Thomas. All in favor? Motion passed. Number 13, conduct public hearing of Fire Protection District Number 14, maintenance to consider levying additional or increased millage rates without further voter approval or adopting the millage rates after reassessment and rolling forward to rates not to exceed the prior year's maximum. The estimated rate of tax revenues to be collected to the next year from the increased millage is $166,380.16, and the amount of increase is taxable article to the millage rate is $18,681.59.
We received no comments.
Move to accept as written.
Moved by Mr. Kirk,
Second.
second by Mr. Lee. All in favor? If this is on these taxes that we just did, is that rolling these millages all the way up?
Yep, that's right.
'Cause, you know, by law, we have to roll them up.
Correct.
Okay. Okay, number 14, consider adopting millage rates for ad valorem taxes for 2023.
So the resolution reads, be it resolved that that the following millages are hereby levied on the 2023 tax roll on all property subject to taxation by the Cameron Parish Police Jury. General alimony, 4.05 mills. Health unit maintenance, 1.32 mills. Courthouse and jail, 2.64 mills. Garbage district number 1 maintenance, 7.86 mills. Library maintenance, 6 mills. Road and bridge maintenance, 6.87 mills. Hackberry Fire Protection District number 1 maintenance, 4.65 mills. Consolidated Fire Protections of South Cameron, 8 mills. Fire Protection District number 10 maintenance, 8 mills. Fire Protection District number 14 maintenance, 5.70 mills. Fire Protection District number 15 maintenance, 8.16 mills. Fire Protection District number 16 maintenance, 11.32 mills. Hackberry Fire Protection District number 1 sinking, 1.70 mills. Be it further resolved that the proper administrative officials of the Parish of Cameron, State of Louisiana, be and they are hereby empowered, authorized, and directed to spread said taxes as herein set forth upon the assessment roll of said parish for the year 2023, and make the collection of the taxes imposed for and on behalf of the taxing authority according to the law, and that the taxes herein levied shall become permanent lien and privilege on all property subject to taxation as herein set forth, and collection thereof shall be enforceable in a manner provided by law. Adopted and approved this 19th day of July 2023.
Question. No taxes have gone up other than the 3 that we voted on. Your vote, everything else stayed the same, correct?
The rest were rolled up to the max meal, so the only ones we had to roll up was the.
So everything for the tax roll is the same to what? Move to accept as written.
Let's consider 5 years, you have to roll them up.
Yeah.
Second. Okay, moved by Mr. Sonny, second by Mr. Curtis, all in favor? Motion passed. 15, proclamation declared Thursday, May the 4th, 2023 as National Day of Prayer to be hosted by the NAACP and celebrated on Saturday, July 22nd, 2023 in Cameron Parish.
Whereas in periods of peace and prosperity and in times of struggle and strife, countless Americans turn to prayer to seek guidance, bolster our faith, and brace our spirits when we need it most. Whereas prayer is both personal and communal act composed of our most intimate thoughts and a practice observed by multitudes across the diverse nation in every language, culture, religion, and belief system, and recognize the profound power of prayer grounded in deep humility and hope. And whereas the right to pray is enshrined in our Constitution and stamped firmly in the American tradition, and the belief that prayer can move mountains is at its core a belief in making impossible possible. Whereas throughout history, prayer has empowered moral movements and fueled efforts to strengthen our democracy. It was deeply rooted in the fight to abolish slavery and the expansion of voting rights and voter access. Whereas Dr. King's moral vision of a beloved community, we are reminded that so much more unites us than divides us, and we are all bonded together by our love for our country, our belief in prayer, and communities grounded in reconciliation, friendship, and human dignity. Now therefore be it resolved that the Cameron Parish Police Jury declares May 4, 2023 as National Day of Prayer, which will be recognized and celebrated on Saturday, July 22nd, 2023 in Cameron Parish. The ceremony will be hosted by the Cameron Parish chapter of the NAACP, which was founded June 12, 1978 through a vision from the Lord, and is also celebrating its 45th anniversary. Your ceremony will also include Dr. King's celebration sign, and we invite everyone in the community to attend. Thereupon, this resolution was declared duly adopted by the Cameron Parish Police Jury in regular session convened this 19th day of July 2023.
Moved by Mr. Thomas, second by Mr. Sonny. All in favor? Motion passed. 16, approval of financial statement audit report for the year ending December the 31st, 2022. Moved by Mr. Lee, second by Mr. Kirk. All in favor? Motion passed. 17, consider bids to rebuild the OEP pavilion from Hurricane Laura and Delta, and President authority to sign contract related to said bid.
So we received 3 bids on the OEP Pavilion. The first one was Manual Commercial LLC. The base bid was $521,000. Alternate number 1 was $235,000. The second was Alfred Palmer LLC with a base bid of $456,000. Alternate number 1 was $170,000. The third was Russell J. Stutes. Base bid of $399,750,000. Alternate number 1 of $202,000. The recommendation is to, accept the bid from Russell Stutes with the base bid of $399,750 and alternate number one of $202,000.
Move to accept.
Moved by Mr. Kirk, second by Mr. Lee, all in favor? Motion passed. Let's see, number 18, consider approval of 2023 Cameron Fishing Festival sponsor.
Move.
Hang on a second. Hang on.
So last year and the prior years, we've always given $5,000 and we're the platinum sponsor for the Cameron Fishing Festival, and they're just asking for us to re-sponsor them again.
Everybody good with that?
Move.
Huh?
A second.
Okay. Moved by Mr. Sonny, second by Mr. Butch, all in favor? Motion passed. Okay. 19, authority to clean abandoned property and president authority to sign contract using lowest quote property located at 510 Old Town Road, Hackberry, Louisiana, per ordinance number, Article 4, Section 9-37, grass, weed, and cleanliness, and ordinance number, Article 2, Section 9-19, abandoned property.
So
Move.
Hang on one
the
second.
three bids received, Wingate Enterprises, Inc. in the amount of $5,890, Hackley Enterprises LLC in the amount of $8,450.25, and T-Shan Services LLC in the amount of $12,250. So the low bid for 510 Old Town Road, Hackberry is Wingate Enterprises in the amount of $5,890.
All right. Moved by Mr. Curtis,
Second.
second by Mr. Sonny, all in favor? Motion passed. Let's see. Number 20, authority to clean abandoned property and president authority to sign contract using lowest quote property located at 135 Hill Road, Grand Lake, Louisiana, per ordinance number, Article 4, Section 9-37, grass, weed, and cleanliness, and ordinance number, Article 2, Section 9-19, abandonment property.
So three quotes were received on the property located at 135 Hill Road, Grand Lake. Wilkerson Transportation in the amount of $9,500, Two Lane Transportation LLC in the amount of $12,000, T-Shan Services LLC in the amount of $9,750. Your low bidder was Wilkerson Transportation in the amount of $9,500.
And what did you say the price was, on Wilkerson, what was T-Shan?
$9,500,
And T-Shan was 97?
$9,750.
All right, moved by Mr. Lee, second by Mr. Kirk, all in favor? Motion passed. Authority to renew of employee group insurance policies for policy year September 2023 through 2024 for group hospitalization, group dental and vision, and group life.
Move. No change, correct?
Yeah.
Insurance coverage just the same as
Okay,
it was.
so the renewal with Blue Cross is gonna be on the 6% increase. The dental and vision is gonna be renewed with MetLife, and the group life is gonna stay as is with Equitable.
Second.
Okay, moved by Mr. Lee, second, moved by Mr. Scott, second by Mr. Sonny, all in favor? Motion passed. Number 22, President authority to sign active donation to Holly Beach nonprofit and parish of Cameron for a 2016 Kubota tractor to maintain and clean beaches.
Move.
Moved by Mr. Sonny, second by Mr. Curtis, all in favor? Motion passed. Number 23, President authority to sign MOU between OEP and Venture Global CP2 with the police jury to be reimbursed for emergency services provided within required.
Move to accept.
Moved by Mr. Kirk,
Second.
second by Mr. Curtis, all in favor? Motion
I
passed.
abstain, because I voted Mitchell.
And one abstain, Scott. Consideration of RFPS for services of an administration consulting firm to administer grant funds under the state hometown revitalization and resilience communities infrastructure program with funding under the CDB program, and present authority to sign required documents for said RFP.
We received two proposals. The first one was HGA, and they had a total score of 260. Second was Royal Engineering with a total score of 271. We recommend that it's awarded to Royal Engineering because they had the highest score.
Moved by Mr. Lee, second by Mr. Kirk, all in favor? Motion passed. Number 25, consider a bid for the Rockefeller Refuge Shoreline Stabilization Project, ME 35, the westward extension of previous constructed breakwaters on the Gulf shores of Rockefeller Refuge funded by Cameron Parish, Calcasieu Parish, and State of Louisiana Restore Funds, and present authority to sign required documents for said project bid.
We received one bid from Rigid Constructors, the base bid of $9,284,600. Alternate number one, $1,375,700. Alternate number two, $1,418,200. And alternate number three, $1,644,500. Recommend to accept the base bid only due to, budget.
How much shoreline is this, for 9 million?
They're looking to, get around 1,800 linear feet.
1,800 feet for $9 million.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Not even, what Scooter think of that? Is Scooter aware of this?
I mean, that's the price of the rock right now. I mean,
Okay,
there's not much.
I'm good.
Moved by Mr. Sonny,
Second.
second by Mr. Scott, all in favor? Motion passed. Number 26, President authority to sign CEA with Calcasieu Parish for the funds for the Rockefeller Refuge Shoreline Stabilization Project ME35, the westward extension of previous constructed breakwaters on the Gulf shoreline of Rockefeller Refuge.
How many feet is they giving?
Ain't that what we just did?
Yeah.
No, Calcasieu Parish is funding a portion of it.
Oh.
Yeah, they paying some of it with us.
So how much are they funding? If that's $9 million we're funding.
$2 million.
So it's $11 million, right?
No, that's in the price.
This is a CEA with Calcasieu.
It's-
Calcasieu's contributing to the 9 million.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
We'll take it, yeah. I'll move.
thanks.
Moved by Mr. Sonny,
Second.
second by Mr. Kirk, all in favor? Motion passed. 27, consideration of liquor permit for Lighthouse Bend Landmark LLC for Lighthouse Bend to Go Market, 190 Davis Road, Suite B, Cameron, Louisiana, 70631.
Move.
Everything was good with that, sheriff was good with it?
Yes, sir.
Alright.
Moved by Mr. Scott, second by Mr. Thomas, all in favor? Motion passed. Review and accept the monthly financial statements and budget to actual comparison.
Any comments on that? Everything good? Move.
Moved by Mr. Sonny, second by Mr. Butch, all in favor? Motion passed. Number 29, pay bills. Moved by Mr. Lee,
Second.
second by Mr. Kirk, all in favor? Motion passed. Number 30, consider and take appropriate action on precinct merger ordinance.
An ordinance to merge or consolidate voting precincts with an adjacent precinct in accordance with the Louisiana Election Code, or as Title 18. Whereas the police jury adopted a redistricting ordinance on December 8th, 2022, ordinance number 1161, which created a 7-member police jury with 6 districts, District 4 being a 2-member district. And to accomplish redistricting was required to create several newly split precincts. Whereas due to the burdens of manpower from the newly elected precincts and to ease election administration by reducing the total number of precincts when they were already at the same voting site, the police jury now desires to merge precincts together and change precinct boundaries as described herein. Be it ordained by the police jury of Cameron Parish, Louisiana, in regular session convened this 19th day of July, 2023, that Section 1, in accordance with LAS RS 18:532 and 532.1, the following precincts listed herein are hereby merged with an adjacent precinct. Precinct 16 CW, as created by ordinance 1161, is hereby merged into precinct 16B, as created in ordinance number 1172, and the surviving precinct shall be numbered as precinct 16B. Precincts 4E, as created in ordinance number 1161, is hereby merged in precinct 4W, as created by ordinance 1161, and the surviving precinct shall be numbered as precinct 4. Section 2, as provided for in the resolution adopted May 10th, 2023, the polling place for precinct 16B shall remain at Grand Lake High School, 1039 Highway 384, Lake Charles. and the polling place for precinct 4 shall remain Hackberry Community Center, 980 Main Street, Hackberry. The attorneys and staff of the police jury are hereby authorized to submit this ordinance to all applicable state agencies. A map outlining the precinct changes as herein described precincts is attached hereto, made part hereof, and labeled as map 1. Any ordinances or part thereof held to conflict with this ordinance are hereby repealed. Thus passed and adopted on this 19th day of July 2023.
Move to accept.
Moved by Mr. Kirk, second by Mr. Lee, all in favor? Motion passed.
Move to adjourn.
Move to adjourn by Mr. Kirk,
Second.
second by Mr. Lee, all in favor?
Aye.
Meeting's adjourned.